Good morning, my friends. I'm here with a flip through of the most recent journal that I made. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to call it a junk journal. There's a lot of things going around about that. But anywho, I won't get into that in this video. But I think this is the fattest journal that I've made. I've only made, well, except for the journal that I was showing you yesterday, the one that I screwed up the middle signature, I only make single signature journals. So this is like the fattest one. It is, how many pages? 128 pages, like, you know, front and back. So I have used this fabric before, and the tassel is just a mixture of, like, here's some blue to pick up the blue on the cover there. Some pinks and green. This is part of this fabric here. And some beads that match. And then some sari silk closure. And then this is like a shimmery gold trim. And the back. So, let us flip through. I hope you're all doing well. And I miss being on with you guys more often. Okay, so, kept the inside clean. And a lot of these, it's eclectic. So, a lot of these things came from Pixabay, where if you can't afford junk journal kits on Etsy, go to Pixabay and type in either scrapbook paper or vintage paper or wallpaper, and like tons of stuff will come up. Like this is one part of it, but a lot of things came from that. So I have a little matchbook looking thing here that I made. I just collaged the front. This is from a cutoff of a scrapbook, scrapbook paper. And then this is some digital coffee dye paper. And then underneath is a vintage playing card under there. Now, it doesn't close. That's why I have the paper clip here. The little heart paper clip. And then, of course, the coffee dye paper. This is from a vintage book. It's just got some ladies lounging around, and I imagine they're talking about somebody, they're gossiping. And this paper is also from Pixabay. And a lot of the, what do you call them, journaling cards are from either the Graphics Fairy or, like, if I come across some that I know that are other than the Graphics Fairy, I'll let you know. This is also Pixabay, which I think is really cool. It looks like a broken wall. And this is some vintage paper. This is scrapbook paper. This is from a page from a Tsunami Rose pack that I just fussy cut out the side to just make it a tuck. This is from Nevermore Creation 17. I have her Vintage Club, I think it's called Vintage Image Club. And I printed out some stuff from that. Got ledger paper. This is also Pixabay. And they're free. Pixabay's free. This is one of those construction cards from Artie Mays and Tracy Fox that I just collaged. Here's another identification. What do you call it? Flower identification. This is another Pixabay. Some linen, digital linen. I'm not sure. I have so many places that I got digital linens from. I'm not exactly sure. Excuse me. This is a vintage flashcard. I think these are really pretty. I like those. This is scrapbook paper. These have little keys on them. I think Mary, I think you gave me this lace trim. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. And then there's some stenciling. And then this thing here, this thing I say because I don't know what to call it. So it was a cut off, sort of, or no, it was a leftover piece of scrapbook. And so I made it into, there's two, I collaged on the front, and there's two pockets in the front, like that. And then when you flip it over, there's a little collage on the back, and there's one on the back. This is a vintage description price tag, or however you say it. So that just clips on, and this is from an Ideals book. And that's the other side of the Ideals book. I didn't want to cover that because it's so cute. She's like stoking a fire or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell because it's cut off. That is a Mechanical Doll series. I think it's some kind of book. You see, she's all taken apart. It's kind of weird looking. This is also Pixabay. So you can really find a lot of paper. And I type in vintage scrapbook paper or vintage such and such paper, wallpaper. This is Pixabay. This is a fabric flip with a pocket. And then a vintage bird book. And this flips out for writing, and it's also a pocket. So this was scrapbook paper, and so is this. This is also that leftover scrapbook paper that I used to make the other pocket. So I just turned it into a pocket like that. And then a tuck. This one was hard for me to get in. I don't know why. Oh no, now it's not. Okay, I'll take that. And that's the other side of it. This is from a book from like flowers and whatnot. And then these were from Tsunami Rose tickets, so I just made them as a tuck there. This is Pixabay. This is so cute with the little hats, the little women's hats, bonnets. This is a Tim Holtz die cut that I just made as a tuck. This is, I believe this is Graphics Fairy. Her premium site. I'm pretty sure. This is another one of the construction cards that I collaged. And a vintage encyclopedia page, or not encyclopedia, dictionary. This is from KB and Friends, I believe. Etsy, or KB Friends. This is also Pixabay. That's Nevermore Creation 17's Club. This is from the Graphics Fairies, what do you call it? Premium. This is Pixabay. So just to give you an idea of how many pretty things you can get off of that site. This is from a really old book, and you can see by the spotting and everything. And I just kind of like the picture and left this blank for journaling if you want. This is scrapbook paper. Now, this girl I fussy cut out from a paper pack that I made. Used to be in my shop. I'm not sure if it is anymore. But I just fussy cut her around and made her a tuck. Another one of the collaged construction cards. And this is from a 1960s or 17s, yeah. 1960s or 70s, like, home project book. And there's the other side. And this flips open here, if I can get it to flip open. Hold on. Gotta get a grip on it for extra space. That's from the Graphics Fairy Premium Pixabay. This is Ladies of Antiquity, I think, from, I think, Mrs. Cog. I'm pretty sure. This is Pixabay. Is it focusing or is it my eyeballs? I think it's my eyeballs. Very pretty. I love this. This one's from Pretty Things for You. Free Pretty Things for You. It's a website that you can download free pretty things, of course. And then a little fabric pocket there. I'm running out of this. I really love this. It's got the little embroidered flowers. And middle signature, Pixabay. And then have some beads. Oh, the peacock things here, they're from Graphics Fairy as well. That is too. And that's the KB and Friends, I think it's called. There's a lot of like retro vintage looking kid stuff. It's pretty cool. That's another one of the pages from that book. The DIY and the home book. And this is from Tim Holtz. Look at this lovely lady. She's lovely. I love her hat. Whatever happened to us wearing hats like that, ladies? We need to bring it back. Here's another page from that book, that really old speckled book. And I guess it was called The Perfect Tribute. Okay, so that's just scrapbook paper. And then another one of the mechanical dolls. And this is Pixabay. It's got like a little leaf on there. I don't know if you can tell, like a skeleton leaf. Pixabay. One of my collaged index pockets. Another dictionary page. Or actually, it would be the other half. I didn't want to cover this side because it has so many nice images on it. I really like that. Another collaged index card for pocket. And this is a pocket I made from that book I was showing you about the flowers. On the other side, there's a woman that says, "Won't you come into my garden? I would like my roses to see you." So I just turned it into a pocket. Or a tuck. Or however you want to call it. That's another Tsunami Rose page that I fussy cut out to make a tuck. Is this focusing? I swear it's my eyes, guys. That rhymes. My eyes, guys. That's so cute with the doggy. That's a really pretty one. And I just put lace down first and then put a trim of fabric across there as the belly band. Another Tsunami Rose cutout. And this is a digital vintage doily. This is actually from, what was that, 1949 or 1950 page that I collaged or decoupaged, however you want to, onto an index card to make it a pocket. And that's scrapbook paper. And that's the other part of the digital linen. Now this was one of those treat bags, and I just collaged the front and the top of the inside and put a little collage here. And then if I can get this out, because I have no nails anymore because I bit them all off. I have this card in there. Leave that out a little bit, make it easier. That's Pixabay. So almost every page in here is like Pixabay, almost. That's what do you call it? Graphics Fairy. Calling card there. Mechanical Girl. I think they're kind of cool, but they're creepy. Like, look, she's got a floating head over here. So, fabric pocket. Sorry if I'm talking low. Riley's sleeping. She could probably still hear me, and she'll yell at me when she wakes up. I know it. I just know it. She's getting sassy in her old age. And that was just a cluster that I made at one point. Forgot to use it and decided to use it as a tuck. And that's it, guys. I'm going to put this in my shop. Good news. I sent 4 journals to consignment to Diane Shaw, which is Shawcraft1 on YouTube. And her Etsy is My Old Barn Door. I sent them and she posted the video yesterday. And they all sold yesterday, so I'm very excited. I do have one other junk journal in my shop, in my Etsy shop, which I'll link. And then this one will go in my Etsy. And what I'm going to do basically is, if they don't sell in a timely manner, I'm just going to consign them. That's all I can do. Because I don't want to stop making them, you know, because I really enjoy it. It's like therapeutic. It's fun. I love it. And, but if they don't sell, what am I going to do? So that's what I ended up thinking that I'll do. All right, guys. So I love you all, and I hope you have a great day.